Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. I have to get some more. I'm almost out. I thought I'd show you guys some great Canadian bands that you should be listening to. Being Canadian, I'm very proud of the Canadian music that I have in my collection, plus all the Canadian artists that are out there. There's so many to name. Probably been my last video for a couple of days. Obviously the Christmas time, work, all that other stuff going on. So I decided I'd have some fun today and show you guys some great bands. Before I get into it though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. Want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. So right off the bat, these are not in alphabetical order by any means, but start off with the Arkells. This is the album Michigan Left. Arkells, a great alternative rock band from Hamilton, Ontario, formed in 2006. Hamilton being close to Toronto, still a couple hours away, but close to it. Alternative rock. And they just performed at the Canadian Grey Cup on December 12th, 2021 in Hamilton. So, you know, they're quite a big presence in Canadian music. This is 2011's Michigan Left, as I said. Second full-length album, nominated for Rock Album of the Year at the 2012 Juno Awards, which is the equivalent of the Emmys, the Grammys. Awesome album. Then we have 2013's Rally Cry. Rally Cry, the fifth studio album by the band. And really good stuff. And then what they did on this one, this is Campfire Chords. This is 2020 release. What they did is they took a bunch of their songs and they made them acoustic. Yeah, there's the track list there, but really a good album. It's so cool to hear different versions of their songs. But yeah, awesome band, the Arkells. Definitely check these guys out. Also written during the quarantine, so they had no choice but to just kind of tone it down and make whatever they could as far as music. This next band, pretty worldwide famous, I think, but still want to show you guys just in case you don't have it. This is Our Lady Peace. Great band from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Formed in 1992. Lead singer Rain Maida, an amazing vocalist. And again, they've sold several million albums worldwide. 4 Juno Awards, 10 Video Awards. Third best-selling Canadian band in 1996, and they were 9th best-selling band ever in Canada. So no slouches, these guys. This is their 1994 debut, Navid. It's got a lot of hits on this one. This is the Birdman, Super Satellite, Starseed, Navid. Just hit after hit after hit off of this album. So good. And then you've got Happiness Is Not a Fish You Can Catch. There's the band there. Third studio album by the band. You got One Man Army, Annie, and Is There Anybody Out There? 3 big singles off that album. Then you have Healthy and Paranoid Times. The 6th studio album, Where Are You? Angels Losing Sleep. Will the Future Blame Us? Big singles off of this one. Fantastic stuff. Then you got Burn Burn. This is a 2009 release, a 7 studio album. Um, um, this is All You Did Was Save My Life. The End Is Where We Begin. Dreamland. Big singles off of this one. And then finally, Curve, the 8th studio album. This is Canadian heavyweight George Chuvalo on the cover. He does some, they took some of his speaking parts and put it in here as well. You've got Heavyweight, As Fast As You Can, a couple of big singles off of this one. But great band, Our Lady Peace, for sure. Next, one of my favorites, Tragically Hip, from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, which is Kingston's about an hour east of here. I happen to see these guys. Fantastic, fantastic band. Formed in 1984, led by the late and amazing vocalist Gord Downey, poet. You got guitarist Paul Langlois, guitarist Robbie Baker, bassist Gord St. Clair, and drummer Johnny Fay. And it's a combination of rock, alternative rock, country rock, folk rock. 9 of their albums have reached #1 in Canada, 16 Juno Awards. Unfortunately, Gord Downey died in 2015 of brain cancer. Tragic, tragic loss. But yeah, this is their debut album, Up to Here. One of their best-selling albums, 1989 release. Blow It High Duo, New Orleans is Sinking, 38 years old, Boots and Hearts. Just wonderful, wonderful stuff. In the Tragically Hip. And you've got, sorry, my notes are all over the place here. You got Road Apples, one of my favorite albums. This is their 2nd album. Road Apples, #1 album in Canada. You got Little Bones, 3 Pistols, Twist My Arm. 3 big singles off of this one. Great album. Day for Night, this 1994 release, 4th studio album by the band. Greasy Jungle, Nautical Disaster, Hard Done By, and Scared, the singles off of this one. And you have Phantom Power. Cool look at that one. The 6th album, Best Rock Album of 1999 at the Juno Awards. You got Poets, Bob Cajun, which is a beautiful, beautiful song, Bob Cajun. Something On, big singles off of that one. Music at Work, 7th album by the band. Another Juno Award-winning album. My Music at Work, Lake Fever, a couple of singles off of this one. And 2009, We Are the Same, 11th album by the band. I don't have all their studio albums, but yeah, it's a beautiful album. Produced by Bob Rock, who did helped Metallica with their stuff. Love at First, Morning Moon, Speed River, just a few singles off of this one. But their earlier stuff is definitely my favorite. Who do I have next here? Another Kingston band, Kingston, Ontario band. This is the Headstones. Headstones, again, punk-influenced rock band formed in Kingston in 1987. Hugh Dillon, lead singer, is also an actor, been on many TV shows. This is 1993 debut, Pictures of Health. 25th anniversary copy of it as well. When something stands for nothing, and Tweeter and the Monkey Man, which is their big single, are off this album. Great debut album by the Headstones. Great rockin' band as well. The Jeff Healy band. If you don't know Jeff Healy, definitely check him out. I had a chance to see him with him opening, Jeff Beck, coming on after him, and then all opening for Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan actually found Jeff Healy. He backed him up quite a bit. Pretty much the only guy that could match Stevie Ray Vaughan's power as far as guitar. Blind at age 3, I believe it was, with eye cancer. So he plays his guitar like that, using his finger styles, but blistering fast. Also in the movie Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, which is cool. He also does some jazz. He hosted a radio program at one time on CBC Radio. Yeah, also just an amazing artist. Passed away in 2008 of cancer, unfortunately. But this is his debut album, See the Light, with the Jeff Healy Band. 1988 release. It's number 50 in the top selling albums in Canada. You get Confidence Man, Angel Eyes, See the Light, big singles off of this one. Then you've got 1990's Hell to Pay. Another great album, second album by him. Includes George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Mark Knopfler on this one, so no slouch. Awesome cover of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, George Harrison tune. George Harrison actually plays on the track, which is cool. And then you've got Feel This, the third studio album by Jeff Healy and the band. 1992 release. Lost in Your Eyes and Leave a Light On are the big singles off of this one. Great album, great box set as well by the Jeff Healy Band. An amazing player. I mean, check out some of his videos on his own, plus also with Stevie Ray Vaughan. Just remarkable stuff. Remarkable stuff. Another great band from Nova Scotia, they had their start in Nova Scotia. One of the top 40 selling bands in Canada. This is the Trues, and this is Den of Thieves, the second album. She's So Leaving, Yearning, Poor Old Broken Hearted Me, I Can't Say, the big singles off of this one. Then we have Hope and Run, 2011 release, 4th studio album. You got the title track, Hope and Run, The World I Know, and Misery Loves Company. Great band, the Trues. They're alternative rock, great stuff, the Trues. Another cool band from Toronto as well. This is the Tea Party. Tea Party, got blues, you got rock, you got prog rock. They blend it with Middle Eastern influences. There's a lot of Middle Eastern themes throughout the album as far as their sound. Jeff Martin, the lead singer and lead guitarist, is a Jim Morrison lookalike. Also sounds like Jim Morrison. I don't know if I have a picture of him here in this one. Kind of a side view of him, but there's him playing Indian guitar. I don't know if there's a better picture of him. Yeah, there he is there. Great album. This is The Edge of Twilight, third studio album by the Tea Party. Fire in the Head, The Bazaar, and Sister Awake are the big singles off of that one. And then you've got 1997's Transmission, the fourth studio album by the Tea Party. You got Temptation, Babylon, Release, and Gyroscope are the singles off of this one. Great band, the Tea Party, for sure. Great blues artist. I'll put that back a little later. Had his start with B.B. King, if I recall. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think it was B.B. King. Started way young He also played with Stevie Ray. He played with many blues artists. This is Colin James. This is Miles to Go, one of his later releases. But great, great blues player. Again, plays with the best. There's his band there. This is 2018's Miles to Go. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Check out this guy if you're like into blues. It's a guy to check out for sure. Cowboy Junkies, great Canadian country rock, alternative country band formed in Toronto in 1985 by the Timmins family, Margot Timmins and her brothers Michael and Peter. This is 1993's Pale Sun Crescent Moon, an amazing, amazing album. One of my favorites. So Margot's vocals are just to die for. Just amazing stuff. Another great hard rock band formed in Kitchener-Waterloo, which is, again, about 2 hours southwest of Toronto. This is Helix. This is a band formed in 1974. This is the fourth album by the band, The Razor's Edge. Big hit Rock You on it. And then you've got 1985's Long Way to Heaven. It's the fifth studio album by Helix. Great hard rock band in Helix. Next, the great band Honeymoon Suite from Niagara Falls, Canada. It's a great band. Love these guys. They're there. Formed in 1981. This is a debut album, 1984's debut. You've got New Girl Now, Burning in Love, Wave Babies, Stay in the Light. Great, great stuff in Honeymoon Suite. Then you've got 1985's The Big Prize. One of my favorites again. I love that cover. The Big Prize, the second album by the band. Feel It Again, the big hit. Bad Attitude and All You Know. Then you've got Racing After Midnight, the third studio album by Honeymoon Suite. Not as good as their first two, but still a good one. Still a good one. Another hard rock band from Toronto, 1982 release. Formed in 1982. This is Coney Hatch. This is Out of Hand, 1983 release. There they are there. And then you've got 1985's Friction, their third studio album. Great band from Western Canada, from Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is Streetheart. This is a Legacy, it's called. It's got all their, basically their greatest hits compilation album. There's the band there. But I've got quite a few of their albums. Great, great band. This is their debut. Meanwhile, Back in Paris, 1978 release. You've got Action, Look at Me, the big singles off of this one. This is Under Heaven, Over Hell. It's on the Atlanta label. Under Heaven, Over Hell, second album by the band. Great cover of the Stones, Under My Thumb on this one. Just to die for. Here Comes the Night, and by the band Them, or the Them. This is Quicksand, their third studio album, Quicksand. Another great album. Not too many singles off of this one, but still really good. Then you've got Dancing with, the self-titled Streetheart. The fifth studio album, 1982 release. Dancing with Danger, the sixth album, 1983 release. Great band, Streetheart. Just check these guys out for sure. And then finally, great alternative rock band. I would say kind of an Asia sounding band. This is Saga. Saga from Oakville, Ontario, which is near Toronto again. This is 1983's self-titled Saga, their debut album. Then you got Silent Night. It's their third studio album. One of my favorites and probably the most commercially successful. This is Worlds Apart. Saga. Fourth studio album, the most successful one. It's got On the Loose, the big hit off of this one. And yeah, On the Loose is a pretty famous album for these guys. Then you got Behavior. Sixth studio album. Then this great live album. It's called In Transit. Recorded in Copenhagen, 1982 live album. All their big hits off of this one. Careful Where You Step, Don't Be Late, Humble Stance, Wind Him Up, another big single for these guys. How Long, No Regrets, A Briefcase, You're Not Alone, and On the Loose. Really, really good band, Saga. So there you go, guys. There's, there they are there. There's some great Canadian bands to check out. If you don't know these guys, definitely check them out. So many great Canadian bands, and I didn't mention anyone. I still, you know, the Guess Who, the band, BTO, you name it. There's so many great Canadian bands out there. But I just wanted to show you some maybe you're not familiar with. Some definitely you should check out. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you so much to everyone that has been supportive of me, sent me BCLT, been there when I needed you, and love you all. Take care, guys. Be all safe in the happy holidays, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.